Woman unintentionally discovers her husband, who had been paralyzed for 2 years, miraculously awakened. Not only that, he was doing rehabilitation training without her knowledge. The woman went to the kitchen in a rage, unscrewed the gas cap, and turned the fire up to full blast. Immediately closed all the doors and windows in the villa. Then she went to her husband's room, sealed the windows of the husband's room. She looked at her husband, who was pretending to be asleep, turned around and walked out of the room. She locked the door behind her and set fire to the villa. All of a sudden, there were flames in the sky. Explosions were heard all over the place, but the woman didn't care about it. She didn't even look at her. She got in the car, hit the gas and ran. She had to get back to the office as fast as she could to disguise her alibi. And the person who can prove her alibi for her was her husband's father. That's how the woman got a call from the nurse at the villa. The nurse at the villa told her about the fire at the villa. The woman pretended to be surprised. She rushed to the villa with her father-in-law. Then she turned into an Oscar-winning actress, with tears in her eyes and snot in her nose, trying to rush into the villa to save her husband. With her skillful acting, she managed to fool everyone. But what the woman never dreamed of, Jack hadn't been blown up. When Annie was sneaking around the kitchen, the moment she turned on the gas, Jack happened to see. He realized what Annie was up to. So, Jack made a dummy that looked exactly like himself and put it on the bed. In order not to be suspected by Annie, he took out the necklace that his wife had given him. He put it on the dummy's neck, and Annie closed the door and window and saw the necklace around the dummy's neck. She didn't suspect a thing. When Annie drove off, Jack also immediately escaped. But the gas explosion was so powerful, still blew Jack away. Although Jack's life was saved, his whole body and face were still burned extensively. Despite the pain, Jack insisted on not going to the hospital. If Annie finds out she's still alive, he didn't know what she would do to him. The old man and his family came to the police station. They asked them to investigate the cause of the fire, but the police said it was just an accident. The old man got upset when he heard that Annie was making rice porridge for his son. That's what caused the fire. That's why her son was burned to death. He wanted to know what his wife's intentions were. The old man got more and more agitated. He didn't listen to his wife's explanation and kept blaming the mother-in-law. Her mother-in-law fainted from the shock.